Welcome to my Monday morning mindset motivation. I'm Georgie Hubbard and I am so excited that you decided to spend the start of your week with me. Let's set you up with the mindset it takes to lead. Hello and welcome to another episode of my Monday morning mindset motivation. I hope you had a fantastic weekend wherever you are and you are pumped up for the week ahead. So today my topic is finding your purpose. Now this is something I am extremely passionate about because I believe everybody was put on this planet to fulfill their purpose and ultimately have fun and have so much joy and happiness in the process. Now, when we don't feel like we have a purpose, life can feel a little bit unfulfilling. You know, things that should bring you joy maybe don't bring you joy. Maybe you're in a job that doesn't give you any fulfillment and you're chasing money or buying things at the weekends just to get that fix. But when we have that deep sense of purpose, everything starts to feel amazing. We vibrate at a higher frequency. We feel incredible every day. And it wasn't until I found my purpose, which is helping people live level 10 lives through cultivating self-love, helping them build their self-awareness so they know what they want, that my life went to the next level. So I know my purpose now, and I know what it's like to live with a purpose, and I also know what it's like to live without a purpose. Now, I'm going to talk you through 6 questions that you can ask yourself today to help you find your purpose and hopefully guide you on a path towards a fulfilling life. So my first question to you is, what would your future self regret not doing? So picture this. You're 90, you've lived a wonderful life, you're rocking in your rocking chair, but you have this underlying feeling that you haven't quite lived up and fulfilled your potential. It hits you like a truck and you think, wow, I'm approaching the end of my life and God, why didn't I go for that dream? Why didn't I follow through on that passion? I read an amazing book recently, which I highly recommend you all read. It's called The 5 Regrets of the Dying by Bonnie Ware, and it's incredible. It's a deep read, but it is one that really, really had an impact on my life. And one of the biggest regrets was that people wish they'd lived their life for themselves and not others. So what would your future self be thinking? What would your future self say to you? Imagine that you are, like I said, 90 and you're looking back on your life and you just think, oh, I wish I did that. I wish I went for it. You know, regret is just something that I fear the most. I actually fear getting to the end of my life, looking back and going, I wish I did that. So I refuse to live my life with regret, and I hope that you refuse to live your life with regret as well. So think to yourself, what would the future you regret not starting? And then start it. Just begin. One day, someday, they're not days of the week. So whatever it is, if you have a burning desire to start that business, to go on that traveling beautiful holiday, get it done, get it started, write the business plan, book the flights. Well, you can't book flights right now, but just plan for the future. Think ahead. So that's number 1. What would the future you regret not doing? Number 2, my second question. What talents or expertise do you have that the world needs right now? So think about it. What are your strengths? What are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? Are you amazing at writing? Are you amazing at speaking? Are you an amazing parent and you see other parents struggling to raise their children? You know, what gift do you have the world needs? And even better, what gift or talent do you have that you could get paid for? Because when we align our passions with earning money, life becomes incredible. Then it doesn't feel like work. You know, like honestly, doing this right now does not feel like work. I love it. I love speaking. I love communicating. I love writing. They're everything I'm passionate about, and I get paid to do it. And it's amazing. So what gifts and talents do you have that the world needs right now? Have a think about that. Third question to ask: what brings you joy? Now, this is a big one because, we can all take life a bit too seriously sometimes, myself included. We can get a bit caught up in the day-to-day life. We'd be busy for busy's sake and sort of run around. And we get to the end of the week and we think, what have I actually done this week? When did I laugh? When did I, have fun? So what brings you joy? Think about that because, again, life is to be lived. And often what brings you joy links back to your purpose and your passions. So for me, what brings me joy is doing this right now: teaching, speaking, giving back, contributing. That brings me a lot of joy. But I also enjoy walking on the beach, working out, being with my friends. So I just make sure that I have this beautiful balance in my life between work and play. But life is too short not to be enjoyed. So make sure that you fill your weeks, your months with lots of things that bring you joy. And automatically you would just start to feel even happier, even more joyful. So pause and ask yourself, what brings you joy? The fourth question is, what would your ideal day look like? So it's the start of a new day and, you've just woken up. Picture yourself, script it out, write it out. What time are you waking up? How do you feel when you wake up? Who are you with? Where are you located? What are you doing for work? When you start to understand what your ideal life and day would look like, you actually then start to get clearer on, okay, well, that's my dream life. How far away am I from living that right now? And what steps do I need to take every day to live that dream life? I believe everybody deserves to live a level 10 life. So work out what that level 10 life looks like to you. I realized years ago that my level 10 life was going to be located somewhere warm, where I could walk on the beach every day, where I was surrounded by beautiful people, where I was surrounded by nature, and I made it happen. It took time, but it wasn't until I got super clear on what my ideal life looked like that I knew the steps, that I took the massive action, that I wrote out those goals. I believe everything starts with self-awareness. If you don't know what you want and why you want it, you will never achieve it. So what would your ideal look like? What would your ideal day look like? Have a think about that and write it down, script it out, and start the process of living in alignment with that as quickly as possible. Question number 5. What did you enjoy doing as a child? Now, we're just footloose and fancy free as children. Like I love just watching kids play at the beach. It's just such an amazing thing to just look at their joy. They don't care. They're just, running in out of the waves. They've got no sense of time. And it's just such a beautiful thing to watch. And then we grow up and, we quickly think, I've got to go and be an accountant. I've got to go and be a lawyer. I've got to go and do this because that's society. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to go and get a 9-to-5 job, earn income, support my family, get a big mortgage, have a couple of kids, get a dog, and then retire. And then that's my life. But life doesn't have to be like that. What did you enjoy doing as a child? I know for me, I used to love reading and writing. And one of my creative plays was I pretended to be a teacher. So obviously I was destined to teach, to coach. That was something that I was destined to do. And it wasn't until I realized that all those things I used to enjoy doing as a child now bring me joy today. So did you enjoy building? Were you creative? Did you enjoy drawing? What was it as a child that you loved to do? So think back, and if you don't have a very good memory, then ask your parents, ask people who knew you as a child. What did I used to do? What brought me joy? When was I at my happiest? And you'll start to get a sense of, actually, I am a bit creative, and the job I'm in now isn't giving me that. So again, a great way to find your purpose and passion is to think back about, what did I love doing as a child? And finally, question number 6. How do you want to be remembered? What is going to be your legacy? And it's a really, really big question. And look, it doesn't have to be, I started this business that changed the world. It could be, I gave birth to some beautiful children. I was an amazing parent. I was a fantastic human being, and I brought joy to everybody that I came into contact with. It doesn't have to be this big, grand plan, and that's okay. I think people, think, oh, what's my purpose in life? And they freak out and like, I don't know. Should it be building a big business? Should it be doing this? It should be whatever you want it to be, whatever brings you joy, whatever makes you feel lit up. I think that when it comes to our purpose and our passions, everybody is different. And that's what makes the world go round. That's what makes humanity incredible. But I also believe that everybody has a unique gift. So as soon as you find out what yours is, don't let fear hold you back. If you want to write a book, write a book. If you want to start a business, start a business. If you want to be the best parent, start being that person today, because as soon as you can live in alignment with your future self, with the person that you really, really want to be, your life gets pretty incredible. And as soon as you align, everything starts to fall into place. So I hope that those 6 questions got you thinking this morning. It's quite a big topic for a Monday morning, but it's a really important topic to discuss, especially now, where I think there is a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of things happening in the world, and it's a good time to be thinking. It's a good time to be thinking ahead to the future. So I really hope that this serves you wherever you are in the world. I hope you have an incredible day, a beautiful week, and until I speak to you again soon, take care. Thank you so much for listening to the Mind to Lead podcast. I really hope you got some great takeaways and key learnings from this episode. To help us spread the message, please give us a rating and leave us a review. We love reading your thoughts and your insights and your learnings. And look, reach out to me. Reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm Georgie Hubbard. Reach out to me on Instagram. I'm Georgie L. Hubbard. Let's connect. I hope you have an incredible day, and I look forward to speaking to you all again soon.